Well, as Jeremy was just talking about, with winter weather and freezing rain in some parts of our region, we have some good information this morning to help keep you warmer for less. So joining us this morning with some tips on saving energy and being safe is Kay Coomes with Atmos Energy this morning. Hey, Kay, good morning.
Good morning, Amy. How are you doing?
We are good here in Johnson City. You said you were joining us from Kentucky this morning. You've already seen some snow and more on the way.
That is correct. We do have a very big winter advisory going on in Kentucky. I know in Tennessee, you as well probably are expecting, or at least around your area, some very cold temperatures, rain, maybe some freezing ice coming your way. So it's just not going to be fun in Kentucky or Tennessee for a couple more days, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like spring is anywhere near. And I know with Atmos Energy, you guys really have your people kind of mobilized, on alert, ready to go.
That is correct. That is correct. In our division of Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia, we are really watching the weather very closely. We have our professional technicians monitoring our systems because, you know, during these bitter cold temperatures, there's a lot of demand for natural gas, and that demand can challenge our system. And so that's why I'm here this morning. I just want to make sure to let people know, because we want everybody to keep warm in their homes and in their communities. And we want to keep our system very safe and reliable, so we keep that gas flowing for everybody. So a couple of things that I'd like to mention right off the top is, you know, to keep safe is never use your oven or your gas stove top to heat your home. That is not an appliance that's designed really to heat your home, and it can be potentially hazardous. It can build up some carbon monoxide. So leave the stove and the cooktop to cooking and not for heating.
Okay, certainly some good information, and you have some other ideas for us as well.
That's right. One thing that our communities and our customers can help us with is sometimes when ice gets built up on the meters, we need their eyes on our meters, because we've had situations in the past where maybe a big heavy limb gets a big buildup of ice, will break off and then hit the meter. So if that happens, we are wanting our customers to contact us if they see that has happened and potentially damaged the meter. If they could, if there's snow and ice built up on the meter, the meters are weatherproof, they're pretty sturdy, but if they could take a small broom and kind of brush away the snow and ice, that would be very helpful to make sure that their meter is working properly. So that's another very important safety tip that I would like to remind everybody. We don't want anything chipping away, anything hard objects chipping at the meters, but just a small broom to kind of clear it. That would be very, very helpful for us. Safely removing the snow away from the vents. If you've got a natural gas dryer that vents out to the outside, you want to keep those vents cleared from all the blockage of snow and ice. So that's another thing they need to look for, because if they get blocked up, it could be another hazard of buildup of carbon monoxide, and we don't want to see that happen. And of course, leaving little trickles in the sink, open up the cabinet doors so that your pipes don't freeze up. Another good thing to think about. It's just something very simple to do during these very bitter cold times. And then, of course, last but not least, if you smell natural gas, act fast, leave the area as soon as you can, and then when you're safely in a distance, call 911.
Yeah, certainly some good information this morning. Kay, why is it so important that everybody really work together when it comes to power and natural gas?
Well, I mean, it's, you know, we can't be everywhere at the same time. So that's why we need our communities kind of watching their appliances, watching their gas meters, so that, you know, if anything happens, they can help us get to them. So that's why it's just so important we kind of, during these times, especially during winter cold temperatures, that we kind of work as a team. It's just real important. And, you know, all these safety tips are so easy to do. It's not a difficult thing to do, just to keep little things, to be aware of little things. You lose most of your heat around your door and windows. So just simple things like, you know, weather stripping around those things can help keep the warm in and keep the cold out.
All right, keep our energy bills down just a little bit. Kay, some great information. Thanks so much for taking the time to join us today.
Well, thank you so much for having me. And, you know, you guys stay safe and stay warm.
All right, good information. If you would like more, there's other energy saving tips available too on their website, atmosenergy.com. You can check that out for more. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more of Daytime right after this.